Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, where we strive to weave together the threads of knowledge for curious minds. Today, we invite you on an extraordinary journey exploring something we often take for granted: numbers. From their humble beginnings with tally marks to the complexities of modern mathematics, there's so much to unpack. So, make sure to subscribe for more engaging educational content that sparks your curiosity and fuels your learning adventure. Let's dive in. Imagine a world without numbers. It's hard to picture, right? Numbers help us measure, count, and understand our daily lives. But how did we get here? Let's take a thrilling journey of about 20,000 years into the past to uncover the fascinating history of numbers. Our story begins in ancient times with primitive ways of counting involving something as simple as tally marks. These early humans needed a method to keep track of important aspects of life, like the number of animals they hunted or the days of the month. Before writing existed, they used scratches on bones or rocks to represent quantities, marking the very first steps toward mathematics. As time went on, the need for more sophisticated systems arose, leading us to the Ishango bone found in present-day Congo, which dates back over 20,000 years. It suggested advanced counting methods were already in place during prehistoric times. Fast forward to around 3500 BCE in Mesopotamia, where the Sumerians established one of the first known number systems, a base 60 system that still surprisingly influences how we measure time today. For example, we have 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. It might seem strange to base a system on 60 rather than 10, but for the Sumerians, it made sense for their needs in trading and agriculture. Now, let's talk about another fascinating civilization: the Egyptians. They developed a unique number system around the same time but used pictures or symbols known as hieroglyphics. This method would later influence various societies. Their system was additive, meaning that to represent larger numbers, they combined smaller symbols together. For instance, a single line represented 1, while a symbol resembling a lotus flower stood for 1,000. But there's more to numbers than simple representation. In ancient India, a revolutionary invention occurred: the concept of zero. Before zero, numbers lacked a symbol to signify absence. The introduction of zero as a digit drastically changed mathematics and enabled the development of complex calculations and place value systems. Speaking of place value, the Babylonians, who came after the Sumerians, contributed significantly to mathematics despite lacking a true zero. Their base 60 system allowed calculations to flow more effortlessly, especially in fields like astronomy and geometry. The Greeks, meanwhile, brought a logical framework to mathematics. They transformed it into a rigorous field based on proofs and reasoning. The eminent mathematician Euclid earned the title Father of Geometry as he organized geometric principles that shaped mathematics for thousands of years. His work is still taught in schools today. Moving across the globe, the Maya civilization in Central America devised their number system, which was base 20. This was unique because it didn't follow the patterns of earlier systems and displayed remarkable innovation. Their use of dots and bars effectively represented numbers and included a concept for zero, which was quite advanced for their time. Now, let's turn our gaze toward ancient Rome. Roman numerals became widespread in the empire and persisted throughout Europe for many centuries. However, this system had notable limitations. For example, it lacked a zero and used an additive principle that made complex calculations cumbersome and tedious. It wasn't until the spread of the Indian Arabic numeral system in the 9th century that mathematics transformed dramatically. This system introduced a more efficient way to perform arithmetic through the use of a place value system and the inclusion of the numeral 0. This became the bedrock of modern mathematics and was instrumental in the advancements of science and engineering. So, how did mathematical knowledge spread across cultures? Through trade, exploration, and scholarship, mathematicians and scholars exchanged ideas, learned from one another's systems, and even adapted foreign numerical concepts that ultimately shaped the world we know today. The journey of numbers is not merely about counting, it represents a shared human achievement that spans continents and centuries. Numbers have evolved from simple tally marks to intricate mathematical constructs, shaping our understanding of the universe and enhancing our daily lives. Today's journey through the history of numbers has taken us from the earliest tally marks of our ancestors to the sophisticated number systems we rely on today. We've seen how different cultures, from the Sumerians and Egyptians to the Greeks and Mayans, contributed unique ideas that transformed mathematics. The introduction of zero, the development of place value, and logical proof not only revolutionized mathematical practices but also interconnected civilizations through shared knowledge. Numbers are indeed a powerful human invention, enriching our understanding and facilitating learning across generations. Thank you for embarking on this enlightening journey into the history of numbers with us. We hope you found it as captivating as it truly is, learning about how our understanding of math has evolved over the ages. If you enjoyed exploring mathematics today, remember to subscribe to Spelling Bee Ninja for more educational adventures that feed your curiosity. Until next time, keep counting, keep exploring, and never stop learning.